Hello! How is everybody? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, by the way, I don't have the game muted. It's literally not playing any music right now. It's actually rather eerie. Like I open up the game and it's like no music, nothing. And I don't have it muted, like it's just not playing any music. Yeah, movie volume, sound, ambient effects, vocals, music volume, right there. It's nothing. It's weird. The gasp. It's an Asmogan. Yep, it is indeed. Yeah, weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully, when we actually start up a character and shit, that'll be handled. Okay, hello. 0 players in queue. Wonder if that's a bad sign. Okay. What's so yeah, I guess we'll jump right into it. Miss Cindy, hey Cindy, how you doing? Zarua, welcome. Yeah, so brief explanation while I select the server, I suppose. I guess we'll go medium population. But yeah, I decided to stream this because recently there's been an interesting development amongst the FF14 content creators, which for those who are not familiar with my channel, my main MMO is Final Fantasy 14. It's replaced World of Warcraft for me wholesale, and I'm happy for it. But I've noticed 2 significant content creators in that community. Well, one of them is major, the other one I liked a lot, but I don't know if you would necessarily categorize them as major. That being Ginger Prime and Lokidum, or Lokidum. I always said Lokidum, but I think it's Lokidum. Both of them quit Final Fantasy 14, and in the case of Ginger Prime, he went to New World as his new game, which I planned on making a video covering that thing, and I almost added Kugan or Kugan. I've been saying Kugan, but it just occurred to me I might be saying that guy's name wrong. Kugan. I'm pretty sure it's Kugan. Anyway, I almost added him to the list of in the video I was planning to make because I saw in my recommendeds he made a video saying he was quitting, but then I actually watched it and it was a meme video. Thank God. But yeah, it was a weird development that happened out of nowhere, and kind of hyper focusing on Ginger Prime for a moment. His videos were some of the first I watched when it came to kind of slipping into the Final Fantasy 14 swing of things. Like that's how I kind of first got my foot in the door with that, is watching some of his videos. So for me, that's why it was so striking when he decided to quit. And again, almost immediately after he made his announcement video of why he was quitting FF14, he made his video talking about going to New World. Now, my history with this game is I've not played it. Like I didn't play New World when it first came out, and I haven't played it till now. We're about to play it. And I'm going in blind. I don't know hardly anything about this game past what I was told about it by a close friend of mine who was excited for New World when it was first announced. And he played it when it came out. And the whole reason I didn't play New World on launch is he warned me. He was like, man, I have to be honest with you. I'm not happy with the game. Here's my list of reasons why. Here's why you should not get it. If you're happy with FF14, just play FF14. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just stick with FF14 then. And then I kind of paid passive attention to the news with New World. Like I heard about all the negatives, heard how it went kind of down the toilet a little bit. And I felt kind of safe with that decision. I was like, okay, I made the right choice. And I'm thankful to my bud, Dan, for warning me about it. Shout out to him. But at the same time, it's been over a year now since the game launched. I'm pretty sure it's been over a year, right? And recently, with Ginger Prime leaving FF14 and then immediately announcing his interest in New World, as well as other content creators starting to talk about their excitement for this new DLC / expansion that came out for the game that was completely free. They added apparently a 2-handed big gut style broadsword to the game, which I'm a sucker for. You know, like I've heard all these like mixed rumors and stuff about the game that has started to like hit my interest. But the main reason I'm checking the game out right now is mainly because I'm trying to see, yes, what is good about the game, but also what about it is attracting the likes of Ginger Prime that he felt Final Fantasy XIV didn't provide. Now, I'm not here to shit on New World. I'm not here to make my favorite MMO currently compete with New World. That's just not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to say, here's why FF14 is better in every way, and if you play New World over FF14, you're an absolute idiot. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just genuinely curious what it is that this game is doing to draw people in that might have not worked with FF14, or not just FF14, but any other MMO. What about New World is going good right now? What about it has hit a stride? Is it narratively satisfying? Is there a community that feels really tight knit? Like, I have a lot of questions, and since I am completely blind on the topic, yeah, we're just gonna go in and check it out and see what's going on with New World. And it kind of benefits that, it kind of does benefit me that I don't have any bad memories associated with the game because I didn't play it at launch. So the thing is, depending on how bad the launch was for people, if it had been like my experience with something like, for example, Fallout 76, which I barely got a refund for, then I can imagine, like, if I did the same thing I'm doing right now, but with that bad experience, I might go in with a very colored view and very ready to shit on it. But going in blind, I don't have any preconceived notions other than what I was told, and that's not from firsthand experience, so it's not personal to me. So yeah, I'm just ready to jump on in. Curious as I expected? I mean, yeah. It's about an hour and a half for the download on your PC. Or are you re-downloading it? May as well poke it and see. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so let's just jump in on this server, Lilith. Ever camera, no. Well, for the stream, I should probably have that on. Text-to-speech off, speech-to-text, subtitles on. Yep, alright, so we'll jump right in. But I preemptively apologize, guys. Hear my dog. She's barking. She likes to do that. Alright, so that looks fine on brightness and contrast. Wow. Okay. That was sudden. In the streets of London. Wait, is his face metal? No, goodness. Oh no, it's a mask. Okay, I'm an idiot.
The stories you've heard, they don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed a place of legend. There's power and vast
Stay a while and
riches
listen.
as well. But those who've gone before you have simply vanished, never heard from again. I saw the horror, the madness that overcame the crew. It was beyond any evil the world has ever known. How I survived, I do not know.
Very Diablo opening, I'm not gonna lie. That was a joke, but it totally is.
The contents of this box are not of this world. They will guide you to that one, wherever and whatever that may be.
The new world, if you
Go
will.
then, Captain. Chart your course and your fate. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
Swab the decks, crew! Get the ale! Land ho! Smoke and Skull, welcome to the stream, brother. Who's this? Oh, it's us. Okay. Oh, wow. That was actually, credit where credit's due. That was a smooth transition into the character creator. I thought they were introducing a character here. Why is the rum always gone? Why is the rum gone? Okay, they're doing that stupid body type thing. Okay, I made this complaint when I played Darktide on my 40K channel yesterday. If you're just gonna have a male and female body type, just do the gendered system. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to be body type, but then still only have, basically that just be the gender slider. Like, you still have a binary choice, right? I don't know, like, I still find this annoying. Just do male or female. If you're giving me two options anyway, and they're pretty clearly male, female, just do that. Like, I don't know, I find it strange they call it body type. It's just silly. Just if you're gonna give me two options, then just do the binary gender system. Oh no. The end of the world. Okay. So... Okay, so we have preset faces we have to go with. Wow. Mega chin. Glorious. Let me check out the facial hair. That's always the most important thing for me. My glorious beard. Yes. Nobody always kind of reminded me of Greedfall. That is a good reference, actually. And yeah, now that you say that, there is plenty here to compare to Greedfall. I never finished that game either. But yeah, I played like the first 3 hours of Greedfall. I don't think I ever finished it. Not because I didn't enjoy it, although it did have some bugs that I thought were very annoying. But outside of those, it didn't seem like a bad RPG at all. I just didn't. I don't know, I just got distracted by other games. It didn't like catch me hard, I will say that. I won't say that's a point against it, like when it's a point to the game that did take my interest over it. Well, I say, good chaps. My lord, look at my moustache. Gaston from the fucking Beauty and the Beast remake. Oh my god. I don't want to stay too long on this. That is just so silly. I'm sorry. Let's just select one quickly and not stick on this too long. Yeah, I don't like to stay too long in the character creator, but it does seem like it has has some pretty limited options it gives you to work with. I don't know, I like that shin, so we're gonna stick with that. Actually, nah, we're gonna go with that face. We'll go with that face. No, we'll make him vampiric pasty white. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, hairstyle. I can barely see it. Blend over, okay. It's Jay Leno chin. I just read my message and didn't say hi. I see how you are. Well, hello, Jenny. How are you, you beautiful, amazing woman, you? You crocheting goddess of blessed holy light. Greetings and salutations to the most amazing lass this side of the world. How's that? Did I make up for the delay? I do my best. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Good movie. Everyone should watch The Princess Bride, universally. If the game doesn't have the binary male-female gender system, then it had better have the option to select a female voice for a male body and the vice versa. Or else it's being hypocritical. Hey, for me, it's just like, if you're gonna do body type, give me like a variety. Like, give me something that doesn't look male or female. Well, apparently you can give the female the body type a stash. So I guess there's that. But, like, for me, it doesn't make sense to do the body type system when you still give a binary option. It's like, okay, just do male and female then. Because otherwise I'm just confused. It's like, okay, you're doing body type, assumedly speaking, for inclusivity, right? You don't want to, you don't want to turn away the non-binary gamers, which, let's be honest, is a very small percentage of the player base, but fine, like, it's not a big deal. Customization-wise, I could see that being a benefit to even the binary players. But again, you give two options. It's masculine, feminine. So just do male and female. And let the individual player roleplay that they're a non-binary character with feminine attributes or masculine attributes. It just doesn't make sense to me to have a binary option and calling it body type when effectively it is achieving the gendered system. It's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, if you're gonna have the body type system, at least have a variety. Or a slider, like, do a slider, right? Like, there's like partly masculine features to feminine, like, do a slider. Even that would make more sense. But if you're just gonna do this raw preset of masculine form, feminine form, it just doesn't make sense to me. Just do male, female. I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking such a tiny thing, but it's just, it bothers me. It's just, it's silly. Unnecessarily. Alright, Mohawk Man. Hoo-ha! Well, that's kind of a nice haircut. I just had my perm done today. Don't mind me. Ha-ha! Well, aren't you pretty? That's the anime haircut. A little overboard. Okay. Again, I don't want to stick on this too long. Character creation-wise, I'm not super anal. Especially if I'm going to wear, like, a lot of armor. I don't really worry about it. Although, to be fair, I don't know how much, like, bulky armor you wear in this game, so... For all I know, you can see your head the whole game. Oh god. The monk hair too. Sweet lord. I don't even know what the hell that is. That is so random. Alright, what's a haircut that'll do? We'll do that one. That one works. Alright, facial hair. So I'm either gonna do the mustache or the full beard. Alright, so chat. Time to vote. Put one in the chat if I should do the full beard, the full bush, the full fire beard, or the mustache for 2. No, not that one. Where is it? I lost my spot. I just had it a second ago. Where the fuck did it go? Not you, not you. The mustache I just had. There it is. Yeah, that for 2. Alright, we got one vote each so far. Got a vote for the mustache. And the vote for the beard. Cindy, you're breaking the rules already, ma'am. giving me a 3. 1. So I got 2 for 1, 1 for 2. Yeah, that fits. 1. Okay. Alright, so it's looking like Full Beard is winning out. Huzzah! Alright, eye color, and we'll wrap up. Wait, I could do red eyes? Dude. It's awesome. Wait, what's purple look like? So I can do red, like red S red, green, white, blue. So it's got mostly like natural colors in there until you get to like the purple and the red. That is rather odd. Alright, so that's like blind and that's just silver-eyed. I mean, my eyes are a teal. So the closest to that would be probably that color. Why not? We'll go with that. At this point, it's already kind of just another version of me. Oh god. Okay, so these are just like extra details you can add. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Scars, I don't really care about scars. Tattoos. I can look fabulous. Again, I'm not really a huge fan of tattoos on the face. So, I think I'll leave that off. If there was body tattoos, I'd go ham with it, but nah. Alright, let's move on from that. No heterochromia... what? Heterochromia option. What the hell is that? Negative 6.3 out of 10. Worst game ever. Oh, don't ruin it for me. Pierce ruined it for me. We gotta go back. God damn you. Bastard. Had to ruin it for me. Had to ruin it for me. Of course you had to. I'll get you. Okay. Shot in the dark. Is my name not taken? Fuck you. Of course it's taken. Wait, why is my name taken? I'm not even popular. I mean, I am with certain people, but like not overall. Figured. Nah. I was gonna do KK Kane, but it just occurred to me that might come off wrong. I was just trying to cheat, but I think thinking back to it, that probably would have come off the wrong way. Fuck. Asmogan. Actually, let's try that. Oh, I don't know. That worked. Yeah, let's just go with it. Asmogan. Bring in the ring. Oh, we're not the captain. Okay. Well, that was quick. We immediately went overboard. Bam. What the? Yuki? I hear the water in my ears. Is this an online game? Yes, this is an online game. Oh, heterochromia is like having 2 different eye colors. Ah, okay. I didn't even know there was a name for that. Right here. Okay. All right, we're in game now. Okay. That was unceremonious. Oh, shift isn't run, it's dodge. Draw your weapon. X. Block. Attack. Alright, we got the straightforward there. Well. Okay, that's a pretty cool way to introduce it. Basically, it's a quick time. Captain Aldous Thorpe.
You! Come closer. Your captain needs you. One of those blasted things jabbed me. In a bad way. That demon storm. The voice in my head. These foul creatures. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Alright, Captain, now allow me to confront that point you just made. Jabbed you in a bad way. So does that mean you like being jabbed in another way? Good sir, I need to make notes of this to service my captain. After all, we're all seamen here. Okay, move on. So it's like F76, Fallout 76 kind of situation where you need PS Plus if you're on PS4, or just internet connection. I think it just, I don't know if it's on consoles, so I'm not sure. I can only speak from a PC perspective because I'm playing on PC. But I think you just need an internet connection. Yeah, again, I don't know console. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Are we the only survivors?
I think so. I could have sworn I saw one of the swabbies, but it was one of those creatures. Damned priest. I never should have trusted that bastard.
I mean, his eyes were
Always
glowing
talk
red.
of legends and power, treasures. Nothing but lies. And the box he gave me.
Yeah, what was in the box?
I don't know. I lost it when the ship went down. But this voice, she says I need to get it back. You! I order you. Search the beach. If we don't recover the box. No. Wait. I will find it. No. Please. I can't die here. Not like this.
Oh, wow. Okay, these discarded items. Really? I couldn't get that armor off of him? I just get a shield? Okay. Right here. I got my shield. Soul shield.
You wash up on my shore, exhausted and weak, and I welcome you home.
Why is it all the women in my life always have to talk so creepy to me? It's like, you don't need to work that hard. I'm easy. Come here. A quickie chic break.
What? No! What have you done? The source, It was my destiny to claim that.
Sorry. Yeah, these are kind of pathetic little hops. I'm not very impressed. Yeah, what is that? It feels like gravity like doubles like partway through the jump. Yeah, doesn't it? Like, look at that. You jump and then like it's like you get yanked down. It's not like a fluid jump. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Oh, sorry. I was trying to see if I could parry him, but it may not be best to test them systems. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Sword and Shield, Mastery 2, Caper's upgrades. Oh, so it's kind of like Vanilla WoW, where if you wanted to learn how to use a new weapon that you didn't already know how to use, you had to use it for a time to level up your knowledge of the weapon. I actually like those systems, to be honest. I know they can be frustrating for some games, but generally speaking, I like that method of improving in weapons and gear in an RPG system is by using it. Because in real life, that's how you would naturally learn how to use something better, right? Is the more practice you get with it, the better you get at it. So I always like that. Yeah, so I immediately, that hits me in the right spot. I like that. Music is just loud as fuck all of a sudden. Alright. Choose an ability. Sword Master. Whirling Blade. Deal 145% weapon damage to all foes within 2 meters. Alright, so it's an AoE whirlwind. What's Defender? Shield Rush. Rush forward 5 meters, staggering and pushing back foes. This attack deals 125% weapon damage. This ability has Grit. Grit prevents you from being staggered by incoming attacks. So it's an AoE or a shield rush. Alright, have a good one, Smoking Skull. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Yeah, I was hoping I could loot that armor too. Alright, so I think with that, we're gonna go with... out of those two... I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how often we're gonna get stuck in a group, like dealing with group mobs and stuff, or doing single target fighting. I guess we'll go with the whirling blade. Me. Beyblade let it rip, okay. Yeah, was that I'm rarely a creeper toward you. Stalker, yes, but creepy. Auto run. Equal sign? Really? That's so strange. Pretty. The volume keeps just jumping up at random spots. Well, they're not random, but they're drastic. Oh shit! Wait, which direction did I come from? Yeah, that's the beach. That's the. Okay, well that looks kind of creepy. Yeah, all right, off the bat, I do gotta compliment the visuals. At least here, like they look really nice. Like, the skybox looks pretty solid. That is a very unique visual. The volcano with the it's not original, but it's unique. That form of it, like the volcano kind of aspect with like floating rocks into the sky, an ominous aura in the distance. Not original, but unique.
You had the choice. You forced my hand. Your soul is now mine.
Hey, I hate to break it to you, lady, but my soul ain't worth much. To be honest, you'd be getting one hell of a deal if I gave you somebody else's. What is that supposed to be? The fuck? Captain Thorpe? Good sir. I do believe this is an improper time to start fighting you.
Feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours.
Oi! You're being rude, sir. Why are you so tall? I call Bubkiss. Well, maybe you're the pathetic one. Ever think about that? Okay. So far, the narrative is interesting. Yes, I'm curious. Certainly confused, but it's there. Level 2. Ah. Well, okay then. Oh, okay. Alright, so the game has 5 core stat attributes. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, focus, constitution. Strength. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. It even shows you the weapons that applies for. Sword and shield, great axe, warhammer, great sword. Hatchet, blunderbuss, and spear. Dexterity, bow, musket, rapier, spear. Okay, so both of those affect spear. Sword and shield? Oh, okay, so those both have an impact on sword and shield. Hatchet. I'm seeing a lot of parallels there. And great sword. Okay. So a lot of carryover between both stats. Alright, intelligence, ice gauntlet, fire staff. Oh, okay, so there's magic. So there's like straight up magic. Like I got that there's magic from that dude that just like evil beamed us. Ha. But I didn't think there was like straight up like casting spells and shit like magecraft. Apparently there is. Musket, blunderbuss, focus, life staff, and void gauntlet. Alright, so focus would be like for yeah, focus would be for like the healers. Constitution, health, skills, and constitution. Okay, so it's literally just your health. Okay. Huh. Now I gotta think about the build I want to go for. Shoot. What do I want to go for? It's like physical magic stuff, then last one is I get to hit a lot, give me health. I mean, I might need constitution quite a bit. I'm not very good at dodging. Maybe I'll improve in that market, but not as of yet. I think the build I want to go for, things I haven't even tried ranged weapons though, so I don't know what it feels like to shoot them. And obviously it's like musket era stuff, so it's like one shot, then a ridiculously long reload, then another shot. But a bow could be fast, so that could be. Then there's magic. Like magic is always cool shit. So there's a respec button. There is. Oh, there is. I wonder what you have to spend to do respecking. It might be a pain in the ass to respec. It's not like you're stuck. I mean, yeah, true. But I also don't know what allows you to respec. Is it literally just once you spend points at any time you could just respec? Or is it like, does it cost something to respec? It's free up to 50. Oh, okay. That could be good. Vision. Thrust him from afar. Lunge, parry, riposte. Let me ask Google. Might be good. I kind of want to do the magic, but I just don't know to what extent the magic shit does the stuff. Like, I'm debating, because it's like, I like magic, and I like being able to use magic in games, but then there's the question of how good is magic in this game? Like, is magic really kind of niche? And it's really more effective to go for a melee build or a ranged weapon build than it is? Or does it actually feel like it's viable? But I don't want... Since this is my first like approach with the first character, and I like to go in blind, I don't want to look it up. But at the same time, it's like, ooh, what if I really regret that later? I think for now, early on, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take your advice, Pierce, because I don't really ever do that. I think I'm going to spec for a rapier / spear. Just to see how that feels, because that's just something I don't do in most games. Normally, I either go for like big-ass two-hander weapons, where I'm just bludgeoning them with it to death, or I go full magic. I think here I'm going to actually do what I don't normally do and see if I like it. And do rapier and spear kind of a focus. So we're going to put both initial points. Actually, we put one in dex, I'm going to put one in con. Because we're definitely... Actually, no, we'll go full dex. Full dex early on. Try out things. Right. Alright, yeah. It doesn't look like there's a cost to respecking, so we'll see how that feels to do. Leson ris. Leson. Leson. Leson.
Steady there, friend. Dying can be a rather harrowing experience the first time one goes through it.
Wait, I died?
Your actually looking quite healthy, all things considered. Luckier than most.
Wait, I'm dead?
Not anymore, but you were very much dead for a few minutes there. You've been resurrected, you see. It's quite a lot to take in, I know. You'll find many strange things on Eternum, and this not dying business is one of them.
Wait, nobody dies here? I can see that being a problem when you don't like somebody.
Yes, the pole of the corruption. It's that damn storm. I can't even count the number of ships it's wrecked. And every sailor coming ashore is corrupted. You're one of the few who came through with your soul intact.
What about you? Are you a native? Or are you another person who came to the shore? I guess we'll find out, but I'm immediately, that's what I'm questioning. Watcher's boots. Ah, I actually get footwear. Actually, okay. No problem if you don't like stabbing them repeatedly. True enough. Okay.
Ah, but I forget my manners. Watcher Layson Reese, at your service. I watch these shores for shipwrecks and help those like yourself. You're undoubtedly quite shaken by all of this, and probably famished too.
The lip syncing is dreadful.
Taxing on the soul and the body.
To be fair, I don't think they're actually trying with the lip syncing, but regardless. By the way, make sure to like the stream, guys. It always helps to support your favourite Asmo if he gets some nice likes, and you pepper those into the stream. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, you have any food and supplies?
Unfortunately, we don't keep the watchtower very well stocked. Bring
That's
your own mead.
rather foolish.
But there are some nice fat boar roaming around nearby. You're not exactly equipped for hunting, are you?
I mean, I got a sword. Okay. What equipment do I need?
You'll need a skinning knife to start. Unless you prefer your roasted boar with the skin on. If you'll gather some flint and wood on your way to join me at the watchtower, you can fashion a crude knife at the campfire.
Okay. So we gotta equip, so we gotta build survival gear. Ooh. So it has crafting survival elements. Yeah, if I recall correctly, I do remember that being a thing, but it only just occurred to me. I wonder how big of a thing that is in the game. I'm assuming it's a huge part of the market. I do remember a selling point of the game being its player-run market system. I'm curious in the back of my head. I'm like, yeah, because again, I haven't played it before. I only know I got told its issues when it came out. I don't know all the pros of the game. So I wonder if it's like Albion Online, which I do kind of enjoy that game, despite some of its flaws. I don't know. I'm immediately like, my brain is cooking up all the curiosities. Okay, gather wood from a bush. Any bush? Yes, we see. The Watcher's campfire. It's time for me to craft a tool. Huzzah! Common gear score 100. Gather speed 200%. Okay then.
Very impressive. One of the nicest crude skinning knives I've seen. You've done this before, haven't you?
I mean, actually, IRL, I have crafted. I've made my own knives and stuff before, yeah. For anyone think that's weird. I live out in the woods. I live in a very secluded, very rural location in the state of Maine. Don't worry, I'm not doxing myself. The state of Maine's fairly wide, and once you get into the rural areas, good luck finding me if you want to hunt me down. But yeah, I live out in the sticks, and you know, hunting is a way of life out here. So as a kid, even if you don't hunt actively, most kids learn survivalism around where I live, and I'm no exception. You know, so almost everyone I live around knows how to craft a cheap knife out of some sharp, jagged rocks and some stick and twine you can find out in the woods. Likewise, you know, I know how to make a hatchet. Not a very good one, but I know how to make a hatchet. I also know how to make a metal knife. I've made metal knives before as well, because we have a forge just around the corner, which is nice to have. And if you bring your own materials, the guy who owns it lets you make your own stuff. So it's kind of cool. And I have made a knife before. Not a very good one. I don't have it anymore. That's it didn't last very long. But I've made that stuff before. So, unironically, I have done that before. Very specific circumstances, though.
It's important to know how to provide for yourself here. The wilds of Eternum can be a very harsh environment. It's reasonably safe up the road in the town of Pridewin, but out here, we're on our own.
I'm glad he said that, because I would have called that Pridwin.
Yes, it has its own share of troubles, but nothing like what we are seeing here. The persistence of this storm is worrisome, to say the least. I may very well need your help, but as I promised, we need to get you fed first.
I would appreciate it. I like food.
Yes. You'll find them snuffling around in the bushes nearby. They're ornery, but I think you can handle it. Go and hunt yourself down a fat one, skin it, and cook yourself a little feast at the campfire.
Alright. Why, thank you, sir. Gloves. Alright, time for me to kill a boar. I see you, foul creature. Mine. Give me their succulent meat. Yes. I don't know, I'm getting the hiccups for some reason. Ugh. You missed. I know I don't need to, but just kind of want to level that up right there. Plus 82 to tracking and skinning. Alright, so I know we're about an hour in now, so I want to take a second to talk about the game a little bit. I know we're just in the tutorial sequence, so we're not like super far in, but just super early like stuff to note. The game, like, I'll just go down the list, starting with visuals. The game visually looks so far very good. Like I'm playing on very high graphics settings. You guys would know on your end watching the stream if it's like smooth FPS and if it looks good on the streaming front, but actually in the game itself, the colors are vibrant, the textures are pretty solid. Nothing looks super out of place. Moving your character around, there's no frame rate bits, there's no motion blur annoying the fuck out of me. Generally speaking, just visually, it looks really good so far. Not like groundbreaking. I wouldn't put this on like the absolute top echelon of any game visually I've ever seen ever. But again, we're in the tutorial area, so that's also not fair to make that judgment quite yet. But just based on what we've seen so far, vibrant colors, solid graphics and textures, looks very nice. So that's the visual out of the way. Functionality, it seems to be running at 60 FPS, solid 1440p on my monitor, 144 hertz. It's very smooth. Even doing like motions like that feel very fluid and animated. And again, no motion blur or anything else that seems to be like annoying me with that. So far. Don't want to knock on wood. So far, very functional and optimized. So praises in those two spots. Systems and narrative, I guess, would be the next thing. Just very early on, impression of the systems with, you know, using a weapon or a tool to level it up. I really like that, so automatically that's rubbing me the right way. So I appreciate that. I actually do like that. I'm eager to try out the different weapons. It's also cool to see that the weapons all have, let's see here, saw it. Modes, character, bio. It's cool to see that the weapons have, like, skill trees attached to them as well, and that they level on their own. I'm curious to see how much these stats actually feel like they affect things. We'll go another 2 in Dex. And again, hopefully we find a spear or a rapier soon. How do you already have a giant-ass sword? Yeah, so systems-wise, I'm getting a good impression. I like in-depth RPG systems, and to see you know, see the skill tree stat along with weapon-specific skills, and a leveling system for each weapon via using them, which I really do like. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious how in-depth this really feels later on. Off the bat, it doesn't look too complex, which is fine, you know, with how many weapons they have on available here. That's not a super big issue. Yeah, because they got rapier, hatchet, sword and shield, spear, great axe, warhammer, great sword, bow, musket, blunderbuss, fire staff, life staff, ice gauntlet, void gauntlet. You know, they have a good array of weapons, and each one, I'm assuming, just at the ones I've looked at so far, have 2 trees of skill sets you can apply, and abilities, and up to 3 abilities you can apply to each of them. So there's plenty of variety and customization on that front that I really do like. And hopefully it'll feel really good to mess around with as you go. But that remains to be seen. But off the bat, that gives me a good impression. The game seems pretty solid. Now, to kind of go back to my curiosity, though, just looking at all these systems raw at the very beginning here, and just short of an hour in, I do have to question what Ginger Prime saw in this that he felt FF14. Because here's the thing, so far the games seem very different. Like, if you enjoy FF14, I don't see that affecting your enjoyment of this game in any way, right? Like, they're very different games that satisfy different moods. So I could see someone playing FF14 and playing New World, and that wouldn't have any kind of parasitic effect on your play, right? Because it's not like this is fighting that FF14 in a certain niche, or vice versa. Like, there doesn't seem to be any overlap, other than that they're MMOs. And I guess they're third person with RPG systems, but even then, this one is an action combat game with crafting and survival elements. FF14 is more of a traditional MMO with a above traditional story. And yeah, I'm not seeing, and I don't get me wrong, I watched Ginger Prime's video on why, like, him going to play New World and what he was looking forward to with it. But that being said, like, even recalling what he said, I'm just looking around and I'm not I guess it doesn't come off like there's anything in this that competes with an interest in FF14. Except maybe time, right? I don't know. Maybe I have to rewatch this video and hear his explanation again to fully get it, but as of right now, it's just kind of my confusion. Alright, we'll make the max number of rations. Bacon! Yeah, I'm ready. Ookity dookily. Alright, talk to Lily Sunreese.
That smells delicious. And you seem to be feeling better than when you first rejoined the ranks of the living. That's convenient, because I really do need your help to make sure the threat here on the shore is contained.
Hunter's Chossus. Chossus.
Shipwrecks on these shores now and then, but I've never seen anything like this. The storm, all these ships, and the fact everyone's corrupted except you. Well, we have to do something.
Are you telling me I'm special? Stop. I already knew that. What does it mean to be corrupted?
That's the dark side of eternal life, I suppose. You resurrected with your soul intact, but many come back soulless, the lost. Or worse, they return with their souls twisted, possessed by insatiable evil. Those we call the corrupted.
So wait, alright, so hold on, time out. So narratively, off the bat, from understanding like the context in the dialogue so far, Eternum, the island, right, grants its inhabitants eternal life, which means no one can truly die. But it's not a perfect system because there's two negative sides to the reincarnation, so not reincarnation, but the resurrections. In some cases, you come back soulless, as he just called them, the lost. And it is kind of cool to get the world building here, of and the setting building. So, you know, we had the context of the lost and the corrupted. But, okay, so I'm sure the details will become more clear as we go along. Okay, that's the dark side of eternal life, I suppose. You resurrected with your soul intact, but many come back soulless, the lost. Okay. So, is that a risk? If you're someone who has been resurrected with your soul intact, does that mean you're good permanently going forward? Like, you're one of the ones that you won't become lost or corrupted. I'm assuming not, because the term corrupted it already implies to me that it'll corrode you, so it will hit you at some point, or can hit you. So, assuming that it's not like a one-sum kind of game, and you risk, every time you die and being resummoned, you risk the chance of either coming back without your soul, or coming back with a corruption of your soul. I don't know. I'm already super curious about all the details with this, like the nuance of it, like the overarching like idea of it. But I also see like a lot of flaws with this idea, like Eternum, which, you know, the name of the place is already a play on the term eternity, but you know, so clever. It's not bad writing, but it's kind of on the nose there. But I could see a lot of flaws with a system like that. Even keeping in mind the corrupt system and the lost system of your soul. Again, like, without knowing the nuance of the rules, I have a million and one questions. I have so many details there. I need to know more. Possessed, like by a demon?
Essentially, yes. And the corrupted are relentless, destroying and killing to increase their numbers. Looking at the wreckage of your ship, I suspect that's what's become of the rest of your crew. It's just across the water, and frankly, we need to deal with the corrupted gathering there. I know it's not a pleasant task, but if you can put down some of your former crewmates, it's a start, at least.
Alright, I take from that line that... Okay, he said put down. Okay. Reel back a little bit. Okay, so... Am I to take from that you can kill stuff on this island and it stay dead? But is it a case of they have to come back either lost or corrupted? Meaning whatever power is doing the resurrecting is not a neutral party. Like, it's intentionally not going to revive someone if they were corrupted, which means it's whatever's resurrecting beings on this location, it's the force that is an antithesis to the dark powers that corrupts the souls. I might be overthinking this. Yeah, I let's just keep going.
Oh, excellent. If the corrupted start converging on you in numbers, I suggest you retreat. Either way, keep that blade handy. The last thing we need is for you to be joining their ranks.
Indeed. Alright, so... Chapter 4. The Maelstrom. The Northman shipwright, finding the witness. Right Honourable Sir, Captain Tavares, of the Vendetta has tasked me with finding a Northman shipwright named Didrik Gunderson. It is my understanding you may be familiar with this man. I believe the rumours claiming that this Northman had become lost are entirely false. I have spoken to a quartermaster who saw him drinking in this very establishment. A queer thing for a withered to do, wouldn't you agree? If I may impose upon you, I would request that you send immediate word to Captain Tavares camp. Should you see this Northman, the captain would make it worth your while. Indebted to you, Duarte Pontes, shipwright. I may be thinking about it more than the devs did. Oh, is it that shallow? I hope not. Like, I'm a story kind of guy. Like, don't get me wrong. In my video games, I want my gameplay to be number 1, but I do want story to be number 2, right? Like, gameplay, story. Those are top 2. Everything else falls to the wayside. Give me gameplay, give me story. And sometimes if the story is just that good, it can be better and overtake gameplay in importance, but you really have to pull some epic shit out of your ass to do that. Number 1 thing in a video game for me, of course, is gameplay. But still, like, if you're gonna bother putting a narrative in, you better go in depth with it, you know? Like, I like being a lore hound, right? Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Is that the whole map? Oh, it's not as big as I was expecting. Anywho. I wonder... Play that for like 2 days of launch? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully... Hold on, real quick. What do I need to... Because I want to build all the core survival tools before we keep going. Alright, so I need flint, greenwood. Alright, so all of these require just flint and greenwood. Alright, so we'll do that real quick. Give me flint, 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 flint. More some flint. Alright, greenwood now. Where's the bush? Where to be the bush? Bush. Bush, 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 bush. Mine. Mine. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Mine, 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 mine. Huzzah! Okay, so we're gonna craft a logging axe. Gimme. Continue to craft. Flint mining pick. And there it is. I already have a skinning knife. And I need fibers to make the wooden fishing pole. Fibers. Where does one acquire fibers? Where did you get that sword? I want weapons. Right, that's flint. Alright, you're not gonna attack me. Ooh, bush. Okay, that just gets me more greenwood. Where do I get? I should probably equip these. Greenwood. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna get fibers. Yes, I know I have a main objective right now, but it's beside the point. I'm crafting like a psycho. Never let me loose on a crafting kind of game and don't expect me to go a little rogue. Work your ability to attack and you gave up. I mean, that's a fair reason. If you literally can't do a whole, what, half of the game, which is fighting. Yeah, it's a fair reason to jump ship. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm gonna get plant, I keep saying plant fibers, but I think it just said fibers. I'm not sure where to get that, so we'll find that later. Gotta take the time to spare the roses as well. Indeed. Quite right, quite right. My share. Whoosh. Just more greenwood. I need to figure out a way to get my hands on an early game rapier. I wonder if it's just a matter of, like, looking around, or...
They shall ruthlessly strike down their fellows. Their path to corruption begun.
Might be a good time to add to my stats. And you did. Ooh, some black ash. Iron cartridge. I killed him so fast, he stayed standing as he died. I guess that's all I need to do. Ah, so close. Gimme, 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 gimme. Mine. Rapier. Perfect. What do you know? Just what I was looking for. There. Now that I ditched the shield, I should be a lightweight little fiasco. I say, good man, I have come to challenge you in a game of gentlemanly combat. I say, I've poked holes in the bastard. Huzzah! Do not challenge a gentleman to a game of wits, for I know how to get to the point, if you will. Huzzah! Indeed. Alright. Ooh. There's layers to this one. Cooldown of rapier. Of all rapier cooldowns. Okay. Flurry. Ooh. Fuck. Huh. Ah, shoot. Okay. Tondo. Slash so quickly that it extends the reach of your blade up to 5 meters. This strike deals 50% weapon damage and applies a bleed that will deal an additional 10%. Okay, so that's like a damage over time. Okay. And Flurry. In a repose stance, it unleashes series... Oh, I gotta do that one. Oh, I forgot to check out Grace. And that... screw it. Alright, now to test it out. Oh! I feel the inner Zorro. I say. I poketh thee. You will know mine finesse. Ha 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 ha! I'm pincushioning them. Indeed. Actually, I could just stand on this island and grind for the next, like, hour. I'm not going to do that, but that'd be fun to do. Yeah, it's not as good as what I'm wearing. That certainly is. Oh! Color me surprised. By 1%. That really doesn't feel like getting. Fresh new strikes by 1 whole %. That's not... That seems rather small. I think I'll get that, and then next one. Shit. Alright, so next time Rapier levels up, I'll get, Oh, it didn't apply. That's right, because you got to actually assign the point. Next time it levels up, I'll get the next thing. Just under Flurry, making Flurry feel a lot more, visage. Ha ha! Know your place, foul demon. We may have been crewmates once, but now I am far above you in every way. Ha 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 ha! I say, what a gentlemanly game this is. Okay, so oh, I'm so close. I'm actually kind of close to leveling up, so actually, we'll keep going until I level up one more time. The rapier skill, and then we'll... There we go. Alright, so let me just... reallocate. Boom. Alright, now we'll leave. Now we'll leave. After I kill this guy. Alright. Out of here. Yes. Don't mind me, I'm exiting the area now. Good day. Oh, righto. Know your place, foul, pathetic heathen. He may be having too much fun poking the cross. I mean, yeah. I can't help it. It's like my inner ability need to shank.
Well done. It's grim work, I know. But we can't let
Grim?
the corrupted
Oh, right. We're not
French
supposed to
down.
enjoy that.
Unfortunately, the numbers seem to just keep growing. Several shipwrecks along the shore, and more by the hour.
Level 5.
The storm wall is a fact of life here. It completely surrounds the island, wrecking any ships that approach and any that attempt to leave. But this storm, it's unnatural even by Eternum standards. There must be something, or someone, causing it.
Who could be causing it?
I'm not sure, but all this wreckage at the same time, it seems like it must be coordinated somehow. We generally see a new shipwreck only once a season, and even then, there are usually more survivors. That's likely a lost cause. If they're out there, stuck in the midst of the wreckage, they're probably already corrupted. More importantly, I need to focus on finding the storm's source, and I couldn't possibly ask you to go alone.
Oh, great. Main character syndrome over here. Our character's like, it's alright, I volunteer. It's like, motherfucker, did you consult me, the player? No, you didn't. You're making this decision for both of us.
Well, I fear you may not fully grasp the danger of such an endeavor.
Oh, we never do.
I won't hold you back. Just keep that weapon at the ready, and take out as many corrupted as you can. If you find survivors, send them here.
Good idea. Nah, send them into the forest to survive on their own. I'll tell them the whole place is uninhabited. Because I'm a dick. Right here, right here. Hey, Captain Caboose. How you doing, my sexy man? How is it? So far, it's fairly fun, enjoyable.
This is only the beginning. All these sailors join our cause.
I'm enjoying the combat flow.
It will be all of humanity.
It's certainly better than I heard it was when the game first launched, so take it from where it comes. I didn't play it when it launched. This is a game I avoided because I heard how bad it launched initially before I had the chance to try and buy it or play it from a friend, so I was like, okay, I'll just skip out on it. But ever since they had the recent there's been in recent coverage about this game, as well as their free expansion they had come out recently, I've heard nothing but good things about it. How it's been fixed, how it's been touched up, and I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. I like the systems it has on offer. The combat is very fun and fluid. The survival crafting element to it, I got to get into that more before I can give a review on that, but that seems nice. Yeah, I'm liking it. Like I said, it's not... I certainly don't see yet. I got to give it time, but I don't see why one would quit FF14 for this. I can see why someone would divide their focus between this game and FF14. Like, they just off the bat, they cater to different moods. For sure. But there's really, like, no overlap I can think of where one does something better than the other. And if I had to say which one is better than the other, even though they're very, very different games, I'd say FF14. But again, I've only been playing this for about 2 hours? Hour and a half, something like that? Hour and a half. And it's good so far. Huzzah. Right here, gunshots.
Hey mate, can you give a girl a hand here? These red-eyed rotters have me pinned down.
I love your accent already, O'Malley.
You won't be getting a piece of grace, O'Malley. That's easy. Stay back, you bastards! I want to be eaten lead. And have my face. I know a safe spot this way.
I gotta figure out if there's a lock-on system. Whoa, Caboose with the fucking 100, man. Thank you. My milkshake brings all the Sims to the yard, and damn right, I'm #1, Nathan. Hey, that's a competition I'll foster. Yes, keep competing with one another and give me money. But damn, thank you, man, for the super generous super chat, man. Thank you. Hello, sweet O'Malley girl. Yeah, that's a whole day's pay right there in the super chat for me.
Whew. Well now. Out here. The rest of the world had gone mad.
I gotta lower the volume of that. Alert. Okay. Yeah, but thank you for the super chat. Well, no, I can't. Yeah. So off the bat.
Whew. Well now, can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human. I was beginning to think I was all alone out here. The rest of the world had gone mad.
Automatically, waifu of the game. Right now. The accent, the hair, already a winning lass.
Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of town nearby. Thinking I'd go look for it after I'm done out here. But I'm not about to go walking away from a fleet of freshly crashed boats. Not if I have a choice in the matter. This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. One thing I've learned, you have to always think ahead, keep an eye on the horizon. And there's booty to be had here. Countless treasures, captain and crew had stashed on board, if you know where to look.
I don't know, am I the only one who got stuck on the line, this isn't my first shipwreck, you know? This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. So what you're telling me is not to trust you to drive. Okay. I know that she probably means, like, you know, finding a shipwreck and, like, looting it for gold, but it's kind of funny to think. She's like, oh, you know, I've crashed many a ship. Okay. Thank you, lass. Jesus. You're looting these ships.
Of course. Not like these rotters care a damn for it. And I'll be needing a new ship, a new crew. That takes coin. In fact, if you want to partner up, I'll split the loot 70-30. Or what the hell, 60-40 even. What you say? Then we can head to that watchtower of yours.
Well, let's switch it back to 70-30. My way.
Ah, that's the spirit. It's a deal. I need to circle back to my own ship to grab what I can, but there's a wreck over there I haven't searched yet. Find the manifest first, then look for whatever's listed. I'll meet you over there. Fortune smile on you, mate.
Mariner's spear. It'd be good to try out the spear weapon as well. Thank you, lass. Call me! Do you like guys with mustaches? Rumors of the beast. I'll read through this later. Alright. Hold on. To go back briefly and see if I missed anything. Any potential loot? Giving me some shite? I want to take your shit. Hello, lad. No, nothing. Damn. Hey, come to the popper. Come, you little shits. I leveled up again. And we're probably gonna want to... Actually, hold on. I have a lot of points already. I leveled up twice in that time? Okay, I guess I did. We'll get the Constitution to 8. Yeah, give me some more health. You bleeding bastards. Just your luck, she likes guys with beards. See, this is why you groom a beard. It's better to have a beard than not, because if you find a lass who likes a beard, you have it. If you find a lass who doesn't... Of course, you better make sure she's the one, right? Like, if you find a girl who's just perfect in every way, and all you gotta do is shave a beard, screw it. But if she's, like, not the one, and you're just kind of lonely, hold on to the beard. Don't give it away for her. I stab you. He disappeared into the earth. He's crawling like a troomer from the ground. Proper capitalist lass, yes. Capitalism. Alright, now to ascertain if there's some booty to be had. Sit down, you boo fool. Oh, come on, that reached him. Fuck you. Did you know your hair's green, good man? Demon Lord Z, your bleeding hair's green. What have you been doing rolling in the goddamn fucking moss? Is any booty to be had? Give me your booty. Hello. Wait, wasn't I here before? Ah, shit, I backtracked. Booty. Now that's a comedy movie kind of parody I'd love to see. So, Captain, how did you become a pirate? Well, you see, there was a large misunderstanding. I went to my local port one day and screamed to the lads, I'm thirsting for some booty. And unfortunately, they misinterpreted my desire for anal to be a desire for gold. So, I didn't have it in me to admit me embarrassing truth, and simply went along with it. And ever since, Captain Joe Booty Smith has unfortunately been a pirate. Wait, are you saying he didn't want to be in the life? Unfortunately, no. But here we are. Har.
They shall steal from one another, like rats fighting over scraps.
You know, lady, I'm not your personal therapist here. I get it, you want to vent your frustration and shit, but I got nothing for you. You gotta give me the full context. Skewer the pig. Mine. Rawhide. Don't mind me, Mr. Boar. Always with the Lord of the Rings quotes. I tip my hat to you. Alright, let's see here. A chalice. Blessed chalice. And I need a royal candelabra. Candelabra. Yeah, the music does have a nice jaunty element to it. I just wish it would go a little bit more full adventure-y in parts of there. Is that a great sword? I'll borrow that, don't mind if I do. Whee! There really wasn't much of a drop. Oh, Miss O'Malley! I found some shit.
There you are. Huh. I was starting to worry. More importantly, though, what you find. Let's see here. Ooh.
Hold on. Goddamn bot. In the chat. Bastard. Thank you for the spear.
Unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eyed rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures, but I can't get through the bastards.
Want me to try?
Now there's a good mate. Tough one, too, if you're so confident. No complaints, though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. What'd you say?
That's more like it if the 70's on my end.
Most of our cargo is lost at sea, and I got my captain's log on the way out. What's burning me now is leaving behind my ship's flag and my lucky wheel. Get those, and then maybe we meet at that watchtower. Works for me.
Okay, the flag I get, but did you just say lucky wheel on a crashed ship? Hmm. Ooh. Spare. Nice. Hi, Shay. Oh, yeah. Hiya. All right, let's try this out. Come here, boy. Get down on the ground. Come to Papa. Spear the King of Battlefield. Yeah, the thing is, right now I definitely want to do a spear rapier kind of build. Because they both have a dexterity focus. It's just one has more strength and the other one needs intelligence to max out. So rapier will probably be my main weapon to go to, but the spear will be the secondary. Impaler. Zoner. You gotta go Impaler. I mean, gotta do Dracula. Some pride. Thrusty deck style? Yeah, pretty much. I'm maxing out my thrust. Full force into the fray. 'Cause I'm sure. Demon Lord, you fell to the ground. Are you okay, lad? Red meat. Fair enough. I dismantle that, or see, I can die, discard, equip, salvage. Maybe not. We'll find out. Fuck off. You, I need to test my special ability. It could use some work. Woohoo! Gimme. Everybody loves that loot. I probably should add that to number 4. Give myself some health potions. Piss off. Spear mastery. Perforate. Ooh. No. Yes. There we go. Alright, what's perforate look like? Give me a target. I want to test this out. Master acupuncturist. Okay, so it's the spear's version of the shanky shank. Splendid. Fire staff. I'm not using that, but we'll, I'll put it aside for now. Hello, fellow spearman. Hey, hello. Poke. Thank you for the loot. Ooh. Castle. Can we go there? Is that an actual location? Certainly might be. Yeah, it looks like it's a location you can actually go to. It's on the map anyway. Wait, did she just kill herself because she threw a bomb at me too close? Know thy place when I impale thee upon my spear. Why, hello. Ha ha. Ooh, arrow. Castillo. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the spear to level 4 right now, because let's see, my rapier's at level 4, and I want to level that up as well, so we'll switch back to that. It's good to, it's, you know, as they are my focus weapons right now. Corrupted Marina. Hello. I think what I want to do. Achievement unlocked. Proper form is important. Rapier. Quite right, quite right. Huzzah! You will know my finesse of blades. Ah. Quite right. Whee! I do gotta say, it is very easy to get kind of enchanted in the combat loop. Even though it is very easy right now, but it's fun to try out the weapons and like get used to the skill. Right here. No. Alright, give me the ship flag. Nope, not better than what I got. Alright, now to get the quote-unquote lucky ship wheel. Oh, that's my lucky wheel on a crash ship. Something tells me it ran out of luck. Defiled pants. Yeah. It's kind of funny. And disturbing, if you think about it too much. Did I get a fucking hat? I did. I got a hat. Oh, but it brings my gear up to medium. In terms of equipment load. Does that actually have an effect on... No. Doesn't seem to. I look like a goddamn wizard. What is this, fucking Harry Potter? Harry Potter? Alright. Yeah, we'll keep up in the decks. And bring intelligence up as well to help with my rapier. Actually, I do think it is effective because I feel a little slightly sluggish. What do we have there? We're stand-up pants. Shit. Literally. Let's keep her moving. Keep her moving. Oh, shit. Am I going on the right? Oh, okay, it's over there. Just making sure I don't gotta go up. It's a bush. My bush is here. Yeah, so far the game is... Yeah, it's fun. It's got a good loop to it so far. I'm curious how long that's gonna hold, though. I will say, so far, the combat seems very easy. Knock on wood. That I don't totally get curb stomped immediately after I say that. But, yeah, so far, I get that we're in the kind of tutorial area right now, though. So, clearly, it will upscale as we go. But, no, I'm kind of noting that.
Oh, welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you're still with us. I was elated to meet another survivor, but I feared we'd lost you in the process. Oh, Grace O'Malley. A real piece of work, isn't she? Can't say I would have wanted to make that trade.
Hey, she's a catch.
While you were away, I think I may have located the source of this endless storm. There's a network of sea caves nearby where the corrupted seem to be gathering. Something nefarious is going on in there. I feel certain of it. See, now there's someone willing to step up. I can't do this alone. I thought perhaps our new friend might join as well, but she's not really the joining type, is she? I suspect you'll be wasting your breath, but give it a go. Why not, right? I'll go ahead and scout out the entrance to the caves. Whether she comes or not, I'll meet you there.
Indeed. So this is, I'm assuming this might be leading to our first, Here's the file your friends. I mean, everyone has their tastes. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Ask Grace O'Malley for help. Where's Grace O'Malley? Oh, all the way over there. Oh, Grace! Would you like to help us at the cave? I mean, I wanted to do a cave traversal with you, but in a metaphoric sense. In innuendo sense, less than this. But, you know, if you want to, this is a literal cave we have to check out.
I'm as grateful as can be that you reclaimed my flag and all, but don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a Medal of Valor. Just the coin for me, thank you very much.
Alright. Where do you go?
Good old Watcher Lacin Reese says there's a town. I'll head there and sell this loot. I'll set your part aside until you get there. For my part, I'll be saving up for a ship to escape this hellish island.
You're assuming you can buy one, lass.
Oh, I heard a lot of stuff from Watcher Lacin Reese, but I don't believe even half of it. Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can come with me, if you like.
I'd like to, but I'm getting death flags on that one.
Have it your way, hero. I just hope you don't end up as one of those monsters yourself. Don't worry about me burning you on the loot. You did me a favor and I'm good for it. As long as you survive, that is. I'll be there.
Alrighty. Thank you, lass. Hey, Bad Gamer, welcome to the stream. Got John Stossel. What map? I gotta open my map. Okay. I am in. Excuse me. Fuck. it's kind of obscured by the marker there, but something bluffs. Monarch's bluffs. Yeah, but I also said I wasn't going to play it at launch. Because of the launch. The launch was shit. It's been a year. Don't tell me you're going to hold me to what I said about the launch a year after the launch. Especially since there's been nothing but good coverage about this game the last couple months. So, I'm all for trying to game after it's fixed, as long as it didn't scorn me my money. Fallout 76, I will never give a second chance, but that's because it scorned me. And scorned me hard. But this game, because I didn't play it at launch, I'm willing to give it a shot. Alright, where am I going? Oh, looks like I'm going the opposite direction I need to. I don't know why I'm yawning. Ugh. Yeah, and it's those big improvements that can make a bad game into a good game, into making it worth playing. Like I recommend you watch the VOD of this stream, Bad Gamer, because I go into detail about why I'm playing it right now. I'm not going to go into it again. But suffice it to say, I was kind of curious about it because a couple of content creators that covered FF14 quit, and one of them quit Ascent. The reasons he gave, the thing that still confuses me about Ginger Prime's quitting is because in his coverage of him quitting, like he made a video announcing his quitting, and he didn't mention New World at all. Then, like, the next video he uploaded a couple days later was him saying, I'm now going to play New World. One thing that kind of felt disingenuous and deceptive to me, and let me make it clear, I'm not accusing Ginger Prime here of, like, lying or being deceitful or anything negative like that. It just came off that way, and I'm sure it was just incidental. But in his announcement video of him quitting FF14, he basically cited burnout in a long-winded way, but he was burnt out of the game. Like, he'd played through all of Endwalker, he found the story. He wasn't happy with the end of the story, but he was satisfied with his journey. All that normal stuff. And he said he was quitting because he wanted to take the time that he was spending on the game and spending on the community and spending on videos of the game to spend time with his family and to focus on his stand-up comedy career. Okay, fine, I get that. I wish him luck, and I've not heard his bits in terms of his stand-up comedy routine, but if he's having any kind of success with that, I encourage him to follow it and put focus into that. But those were the reasons he cited, right? And he said he didn't have time to play an MMO like he used to. And what felt like deceitful to me is the video he immediately uploaded after that was a video saying he's now going to dedicate time to New World and New World content. So wait a minute, I'm having a bit of a disconnect here. You said you didn't have time anymore because you wanted to spend time with your kids, and you wanted to do your stand-up comedy career. Okay, I get that. But then you make a video saying you're going to spend time away from your family and your stand-up comedy career playing New World. Like, am I missing something? Like, I was super confused, and I felt like I got lied to in one video and told the truth in the other. Now, again, I'm not accusing him of that. That's what it came off as, though, and I'm still a little miffed about that. It felt very much like he was, like, waving people off with that video, and then he felt like a few days was enough for those people to not pay attention to him anymore, and then he was like, okay, now I'm going to be honest. It's like, okay, hold on, what? Time out. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, that aside, he said he was going to play New World, and that got me curious. It's like, really? New World? Like, and he even said in his New World video that there was things in New World that he was looking forward to that were going to cater to him as a gamer and a player that Final Fantasy XIV was not going to, or doesn't. So that caught my ear. I'm like, really? So there's something New World is doing that outshines something FF14 is doing. That's like what I get from that, right? Because why would you switch to one game and cite that you're going to this game and you hope it delivers where another game doesn't if those two games have nothing alike? So that's, that would pique my curiosity, and that's really what pushed me to want to try New World was, okay, what is New World doing better than FF14? And I'm curious about that. So far, I got nothing. So far, I got nothing. These are drastically different games. I'm not seeing really any overlap between FF14 and this game. At all. One is an action combat-based MMO with a survival crafting element, with a very unique theme of a colonial era kind of aesthetic and equipment and gear. All unique, very cool. Reminds you of Greedfall a little bit, which is nice. And then you have FF14, which is a more wild high fantasy, right? So, and in that game, that's a tab targeting combat system with gear sets, defining your, doing your class and stuff like that. Again, I'm only 2 hours into playing New World, but I'm in this position where I'm kind of confused. I'm not seeing where the similarities are, let alone what New World is doing better than FF14. Now, off the bat, maybe it's community stuff. I need to get into that. I'm curious how New World's community is. I have a feeling it's not going to be a very welcoming community. I don't think they're going to be a shit community. I hope not, anyway. But at the same time, games like this with a huge PvP focus, because there is a huge PvP element to New World. I think everybody knows that. I mean, after all, the economy is player-run, and regions are controlled by player guild equivalents. Yeah, player factions. These are all player factions that control each of these areas, and they get to tax, trade and stuff that goes on there. So there's a huge competitive element to this game, so inherently that means there's going to be a lot of shit-talking, there's going to be a lot of, confrontation. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm dreading, but I don't expect this to have a very open or warm community. If any hardcore New World players see this stream, please correct me down below if that's not the case. Or maybe it's server to server, whether that really applies. But yeah, I told you earlier it was Monarch Bluffs. You need to pay attention less. 20 minutes ago I showed you it was Monarch Bluffs. You can't fucking ignore me. I'm right here. But yeah, yeah, I know what he meant. He just could have phrased it better. He's just got rose glasses about New World. But he did say the third reason was that he wanted to play New World. Not really. He didn't say that in his... I'd have to rewatch it again. Maybe I'm wrong. But I strictly don't remember him saying in his video where he said he was quitting FF14. He did not mention New World at all. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to rewatch it now because now I need to confirm. But I recall him simply... the three things he cited about why he was quitting FF14 were burnout. He played it to satisfaction, and he was kind of tired of where the game was going, and he had his fill. Fine. He had his fill of it. He's done. Walking away. Second was stand-up comedy career, and third was family. Those are the three reasons he cited in his quitting video. I don't remember him mentioning New World at all in his quitting video. He didn't mention New World until he made a video talking about that's what he was doing. He didn't mention it in his quitting video. Now, if you have the timestamp in his quitting video, I'll pull it up right now and I'll apologize and correct myself. But just based on having watched it and my recollection, I don't remember him mentioning New World at all in his quitting video. stay out of global. Yeah, and again, if I stand corrected, then that's my fault for missing that or not remembering that. But yeah, if my memory serves, and he didn't mention New World, kind of shitty. It's like, again, that feels very deceptive. Like, oh, I don't have enough time for this anymore. I got my family. I got my stand-up career. Fine, yeah, by all means, go the distance, brother. Pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he didn't. But I didn't mean to make this a rehash about Brian. No, it's not real. It's like, again, like, my curiosity about New World came from Ginger Prime quitting FF14. And then mentioning that the game he was going to basically be replacing for that time. Yeah, at this point now, I feel like I really need to bring up that video. Hold on. Let me bring up Ginger's video, because I'm certain he didn't mention New World in his quitting video. He did mention it in his video about New World, obviously, but he didn't mention it at fucking all in regards to his quitting video. Ginger Prime quitting, quits FFX.
Hello,
Why is the
everyone,
first thing I
and
see Zepla talking about it. Oh, goodbye, FFXIV.
today I want to talk to you guys about why.
Yeah, hold on. It's 14 minutes. Yeah, I don't want to watch the whole video, but let's see if he timestamps mentioning New World. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Yeah. All right, so let's go. All right, so let's go. Reason number 1.
Kids. Now here I am as a father of 5, and that's really the first reason. I want to invest more time in my family.
All right, reason number 1 was family. I remember that. Reason number 2 was his stand-up career.
Hopefully people understand that. The second main reason is I'm going to keep investing into my comedy career. As a stand-up comedian,
Right, it's a comedy career, so I remember that correctly.
The third reason, which also won't come as a shocker for those of you who've been following the content, New World is just so epic.
Oh, no, he did. No, my bad. He did mention New World.
Good. It is such a great game, and it delivers on the things that I've been advocating for in the world of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I totally missed that. I remember the reasons being 1 was family, 2 was stand-up career, and 3 was burnout. But I guess I recalled incorrectly. My bad. That's my bad.
And that's where I'm drawn to. Like, I can't deny the fun and the community that we've had. And so all of those things, being somebody who has limited time, somebody who...
All right, okay, so that was my bad. Even with that, though, it does feel strange, though. Even with that within the self-contained video, it's still weird, right? Because that's your third reason, but the first 2 reasons, so presumably you're listing them in order of significance. So family, you want to spend time with your family. So meaning that FF14 was taking that time away. So, but they're both MMOs and they're both time consuming, so they're both going to consume roughly the same amount demand of your time. So I kind of feel that his third reason negates his first 2. It's like, okay, you want to take the time that this is demanding from you, FF14 in the case, and put it into your family and your stand-up career. But then you immediately, in my opinion, it's a backtrack to then say, oh, but this other MMO, that's my third reason. I'm going to play that. Okay, what about what about that time being put in your family and the stand-up career? I'm still lost. Like, is Like, he really needed to explain how New World is not taking that time away where FF14 was. Because I'm not sure how FF14 was taking that away. Especially given Ginger Prime had played this game for FF14, I mean, for over a decade. So it's not like he's making videos on everything, right? Oh, by the way, I don't think that's fair right there. That's a bit out of a bit out of hand. Seriously? Why is he getting so many dislikes? That's weird. Is it just because he's quitting? I mean, that's unfair. I wouldn't dislike a video because someone says they quit. That's strange. I dislike it if like they were, you know, being at like if like I'd understand a dislike if Ginger Prime was like, oh yeah, FF14 is a shitty game. I wasted all my time on it. The story is garbage. Like if he did shit like that, like yeah, be prepared for the dislikes. But I don't think he does anything like that throughout the whole video. Yeah, he just talks about burnout on the game. He talks about wanting to just focus stand-up career. What's with the dislikes? That's stupid. Yeah, that's silly. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, my only problem with this with Ginger Prime's coverage of it is, again, like my confusion is what about FF14 was consuming his time where New World is not? For the other two reasons. Like, again, reason number 1 and 2, shouldn't those reasons be just as valid for why you shouldn't be playing New World anymore? Like, I'm still confused by that element, so I don't know. Hopefully, at some point we'll get a clarification on that. It's like, because he doesn't owe it to anybody to explain that in more detail, but I personally am curious. It's like I love an explanation, right? Because playing New World for just 2 hours, I can tell you this game is going to be time consuming. Like I can tell you off the bat with the crafting element in the game, the different leveling of all the different weapons you can do, the different builds you can experiment with. Oh, they have a pronoun setter. Okay. I don't know. Like I question. That's the part that felt like. Again, disingenuous is not the right word. It felt. I just feel like I'm missing a detail there, that makes it feel kind of disingenuous, or feel like. It felt like he just wanted to stop playing FF14 because he was burnt out, but he felt like he needed more reasons than just I don't want to play it anymore. So he listed his family and the stand-up career. But then also mention, yeah, again, I'm just confused by that. But I'm not, like, again, to each his own, and he doesn't owe anybody that explanation. It's just it'd be nice to have. But Ginger Prime aside, and New World being the focus here, the game is fun. It's good. I can see certainly why someone would want to focus on the, like, especially if you have done everything in FF14 and you're just waiting for the next expansion. Yeah, I could totally see why you would focus on this game over the other, or one over the other, especially if you played New World less, right? I can see that, like, totally. Yeah, I'm just not seeing what New World is offering that FF14 is competing with, right? So hopefully I'll figure that out as I play more.
Hey, you gave it a try.
So, you know, I get that detail.
Ugh, that grace of... The storm is centered right above these caves. No doubt about it. And I suspect some foul magic is afoot in there. The place reeks of charred bones and unbridled brutality.
Okay, ready to go?
Don't know. If we both fall in there, there'll be no one to get word to town. I certainly don't trust that pirate to do so. I say we head back to town and recruit as many sword arms as we can. and then come back. Damn it! I'd forbid it. But I fear you're right. Their numbers are growing too fast. Go then, but be quick about it. Look for the source of the storm and destroy it. I'll meet you back at the watchtower. Godspeed, my friend.
Indeed. Ooh, a new chess piece. Conveniently, we must now enter this disaster alone. Oh, shit. Goddamn bots.
They shall witness the power manifest, the true future of the human race.
Lady, you keep interrupting my game and it's very annoying. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated supply stock. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, ice gauntlet. I must breach the veil. Oh, I did zoom in. I was wondering, like, I felt like I zoomed in more than I was before. You want to use the spear once this game? I find it great. Yeah, I'm loving the finesse build I'm going for right now. I kind of want to stick with it before trying other stuff. You have a wizard. You bitch! Ow. Ow. Fuck you. Defiled fire staff. Wait, didn't I just defeat him? Ow. Oh well. Yes, but the pointy stick is the ultimate weapon. Actually, since I already have to invest in intelligence for the rapier, I actually do want to see if maybe going rapier and magic might be a good idea. Alright, so let's try the mage hand here thingy. And we'll experiment a little bit with that and see if I wanna do magic and rapier. No matter what, I do want to stick with the rapier because I'm getting good vibes from it. Feel the thrust. But maybe doing that and magic makes sense, especially since, again, to max out the effectiveness of a rapier, you have to spec in intelligence anyway. I'm already telling you this. I'm not happy with the accuracy element of it. Magic hands. At least it only aggroes one of them. Alright, so let's check out what you get with it. So Ice Tempest or Builder. So I can create a pylon. Place a pylon that fires ice project. Oh, I create a tower? Okay, that's unique. Or Ice Tempest. Ice Spikes. Creates a trail of ice spikes that starts... Okay. I want to try that. Let me try that. You can mix a match too. What about Fire Staff? What's that like? Fire mage, pyromancer. Wait, what's the difference? Fire mage is a pyromancer. Oh, it's a pillar of fire. Invoke a burst of flames with a 2-meter radius. Okay, so that's like AoE. Flamethrower crit. Ooh. Oh, fireball. D&D PTSD activate. I mean, you gotta go. You gotta go. Pillar of fire. I mean. Okay, that was a little bit more pathetic than I was expecting. Better. Alright, I'm leaning towards fire staff more than I'm leaning towards ice gauntlet. And we don't have a void thing yet, so I can't judge that. I think for now I'll stick with the fire staff. Yeah, it seems like doing magic for a source of ranged, plus again, I sense it's gonna get a lot more powerful as we go. So, and again, having to spec into intelligence anyway to make the most out of the rapier makes sense. So I think that makes, yeah. Let's level up this fire staff. Come on. Meteor shower, pyromancer. I do want a single turret kind of ability as well. Okay. Burn in holy fire. I am the flame mage and rapier specialist. A fiery gentleman. Indeed. You are the flaming poker. Yes. The great flaming poker. Why do they call you that, sir? Well, there's 3 reasons. The first is because I use fire magic and a rapier as my primary weapons. And the second? The second is because I have a very hot wit, which is also very pointed and direct. And the third reason, sir? Well, we'll need to be at a brothel for a demonstration. Sir, moving on. Burn in holy fire. Ow. Burn! Remember to eat? Wait, is there a hunger feature? Oh, I guess. Or is it just a well-fed perk?
You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers. And now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Hey. Everyone's got a sense of a weird first date, am I right? Oh, Void Golem. That's the next thing I wanted to try out. Now that we've got it. Void Golem. It's a well-fed thing. Ah, okay. Ooh. Fancy. I do like the clawed like hand with the glowy ring. That's cool. Let's go try it out on some poor saps. Alright, so like in most MMOs, some food has stat perks, but they all have like the general well-fed kind of thing. Which just boosts a lot of things from a base level. Hello! Alright, so now let's see what that resulted in. Alright, so there's its two categories are decay and annihilation. I kind of want to do annihilation off the bat because the name is more catchy, but what's decay? Orb of decay. Fire an unblockable orb that passes through enemies, deals 90% weapon damage, and inflicts disintegrate, dealing 5 weapon damage per sec. Okay, so that's like a DOT. With like more of like an initial wave of death. And there's annihilation. Void blade. Summon a blade of void energy that converts your basic attacks into melee. Out of those options... I want to try that one out. Okay, so far Void Gauntlet is winning the magic pool. Oh yeah, it's definitely winning. I don't know, it's so satisfying that the final part of the combo, when you hit him on the side and they get whapped to the ground, the sound effect even, like, whap. That's very satisfying. Oh yeah, no competition. No competition. Especially with that void blade part of it, yeah. And from there I'll get like upgrades to it, but what's this do? He's an edgy boy? Of course I am. Very edgy. It does help that I'm reminded of Raziel's blade from the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver games. With the Oblivion blade thing there. Whenever I'm reminded of that game, even in small ways, I'm just like, yep, gimme. Yeah, this is too satisfying. It feels way too good to use the Void Gauntlet. Really? I've mentioned it multiple times. Have you missed a few streams? I've mentioned Soul Reaver numerous times on my streams. In fact, numerous times while I played through FFXIV. When I played through the campaign, I compared... Because the thing is, when it comes to in-game stories, the absolute peak of video game storytelling is in the Legacy of Kain franchise. For me, like, that whole franchise is the peak of video game storytelling. And I don't think anything, at the very least, dialogue-wise, for sure. So, Soul Reaver as well as Legacy of Kain, I've always been the top dog in my... If people ask me, what's your favorite video game of all time, narratively, Legacy of Kain, no contest. Absolutely, no contest. Especially Soul Reaver 2, with the coin flip speech. No, the banter, the dialogue, you can't get better than it. You can't get better than that. That is peak. But when I was playing through FFXIV, I was comparing like the impact of the story with that, the characterization, those elements that I really enjoyed. Yeah, I compared them because for me, FF14 quickly rose the ranks as one of my favorite games on a narrative basis. It hasn't overtaken Legacy of Kain for me, but it's certainly up there. It's number 2 or 3 on my list. Especially after Endwalker. Yeah, but does this not remind you of Raziel's blade? His spectral blade? It absolutely does. I'm sorry, that's the only thing I think of, in fact, when I see that blade. It's a different color, but same idea, right? This energy blade from the hand from a gauntlet. Alright, almost leveled it up one more time. Alright, so now we've leveled up that again. Oh shit. Damn it. So to maximize the amount we're putting into... Wait, is the primary stat at least in intelligence? Yeah, primary stats in intelligence at least. Okay. So I got Void Gauntlet at 5, and my Rapier's at 5. So they're both at a good level. Oh, Jenny. Hey, Jenny! Can you emote in this game? Oh, you can go prone. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if there's an emote button. Yeah, F1. Crawl our way to victory. Wait, I'm a higher level than you? Yeah, you're 7 and I'm 8. Ha ha! Okay. Alright, so I gotta turn in me quest. Alright. Oh, I have a point in my Void Gauntlet. Whoops. What do I want to do here? Oh, you started where after you figured out where it was. Oh, okay. Well, we're pretty much the same level, so. Let's see. Plus 10% critical chance while above 50% health. Don't spook me, jeez. Give me a heart attack, why don't you? Alright, talk to... Oh, he's just right there. I thought we had to go somewhere further away. Alright, listen.
Oh, God's teeth! When I saw the storm receding, I knew you had triumphed. What was in there? Some kind of abomination? A corruption rift? Oh, I've heard legends of such things from way back.
Some kind of ritual.
And you disrupted it. That's a story fit for legend right there, I'd say. You have no idea what a relief this is. I didn't want to sound pessimistic, but nothing like this has happened in the 300 years I've been here.
Oh. Shit. Okay, now this has added a whole layer of complexity to this immortality aspect of Eternia. So wait. So on top of... Fuck. Okay. Shit. So on top of never being allowed to die, because it constantly resurrects you, and not being sure about whether a kill is permanent on the lost or corrupted resurrected, now it also keeps you alive indefinitely, and given his appearance, keeps you youthful forever. There's so many problems with that. Yeah, that's gonna require a shit ton of explanation of its limits. You gotta have like a limited number of resurrections at least. I mean, come on, that's kind of broken.
Those who've been here longer, the ones who haven't been driven mad by all the years, they tell horror stories about the corrupted. It seems that centuries ago, some dark sorcerer nearly corrupted everyone on the island. I suspect we'll see more corrupted in the future, but let's hope we can prevent such darkness as the legends speak of.
Welcome to Existential
Still,
Crisis.
I'll write a report for the town. Tell them the storm's receded, but to remain vigilant.
Yeah, I really need to get like a write-up of like the nuance of the immortality this place provides you.
I hate to ask you to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I should stay here. Just deliver the report to the guard at the gate. Then get yourself a nice cup of mead at the tavern. You deserve it.
Now that I can get behind. A nice cup of mead. Oh, whoops. Okay. Ah, that brings me to medium. I think I'll make my primary the gauntlet, and then I switch to my rapier when they come at me. Right, to town, my good companion.
Come closer. It is time you know the whole truth.
My own. Rescue the ancient statue.
This island has always guarded the promise of paradise. Humanity cast out, deemed unworthy of such blessings.
Wait, is it the Garden of
I
Eden?
did not come here seeking paradise. I came for answers. Redemption after a life of weakness and suffering. And I found a truth that disproved everything I had been taught. I tasted the knowledge forbidden to us at creation, and I saw the vision
Yeah,
of
so this would be the Garden of Eden.
humanity's true potential. I I knew then. I must correct this ancient injustice and restore the power which is rightfully ours. The heart of the mountain now beats strong with this purpose. After a century of preparation, our campaign has begun. The island's townships already fall before the might of our armies. The only thing I had not foreseen is you. You, who have stolen the gift meant for me. And now your soul will pay the price. For I will not stop until I have seized back the destiny stolen from us and brought true freedom to the world, both old and new.
Okay. So Eternia. Okay. That hit my brain with so much. Okay. So I gotta take my headphones off a second. So Eternia. Okay. Okay. Let me process this. Okay. So Eternium is fundamentally the Garden of Eden, or an equivalent in this setting, because it's the place that humanity was at the dawn of creation, and then we were cast out due to our corruption. Okay. But it still exists in the mortal plane. So it's obviously not like a one-for-one from like the Christian Bible or even the Hebrew Bible. So again, we'll just go with like it's the equivalent in this setting. And you can still go to it. Despite the fact that we were okay, I'm not gonna hold the cast out part too hard. And it provides humans that are on it with eternal life. And allows them to be resurrected permanently. Yeah, I can get that. That can work with like in a Garden of Eden kind of location. It's like basically hallowed ground for creation and life. So it makes sense that you could constantly be recycled. And the corruption element clearly came from her. She said she acquired knowledge about that. So I mean, it doesn't necessarily come from her, but from something else that led to corruption of Eternium, or Eternia. So does that mean that corrupted resurrections didn't occur before her? And then there's the tutorial guy who said he's been on Eternium for 300 years. But she said she's only been up to this stuff for a century, which means it's 100 years. And only now is her forces actually engaging in all-out warfare with the residents who are not native to Eternium, but are made up of individuals who have shipwrecked onto Eternium, who have traveled there. I think I pieced this together correctly. I feel like I've been thrown random elements of the puzzle at me that don't come in like any kind of sequential order, and I'm trying to piece them together from completely opposite angles. My brain. Yeah, that's a bit of a. There's a lot to unpack there. Shit. Oh god, it's almost 10 o'clock. Oh, fuck. I don't work tomorrow, but I do have a campaign, a Cyberpunk Red campaign to run tomorrow, which is a TTRPG for those who don't know. Kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but for Cyberpunk. So we're gonna head to the town, and we're gonna wrap up the everything when we get to the town. My fucking brain, man. Like, goddamn. Right, feel squishy. It does feel squishy. It feels squishy. I feel like somebody prodded my brain and just threw information into it. But they instead of throwing me like clear, concise information, I feel like it's been thrown into my head after it was the same information was run through a shredder.
Did you see my court? The wilds of Eternum have never been safe. But the roads? Never seen anything like this before today. Vicious bulls came
Alright,
out
so this is a side
nowhere.
quest of some
They'd
kind.
all be
Hapless
troubles.
hoe.
How should I know? Do I look like some kind of boar mind reader? Not me. I'm just a simple traveling herbalist. Tell you this much, however, the beasts have ruined me for the season. You mean you'd help old Hapless How? Why, yes, you're a saint. Take my sickle, hunt up some truffles, and bring them to the settlement. Oh, gather any herbs or berries you see for yourself as well. They'll fetch a gold or two at the trading post.
Right, so yeah, that's a side quest. Okay. Well, we'll do that while we're en route. Why not? Delicious truffle. What a truffle. And a trifle, that be. That be alright, trifle. I also need herbs and berries. No, that's... A truffle trifle sounds interesting. That would be a great quest name. A truffle trifle. Trifle truffle? Truffle trifle truffle. Trifle truffle. Trifle trifle tribble truffle. What? I confused myself. Talk to Hapless Hoe. I know it's probably pronounced how, but I'm gonna go with Ho. Hapless Hoe. Cause I'm immature. And it's far more fun to do it that way. I don't do a full roll anymore. Yeah, it's because I'm wearing medium armor. I need better light armor. Alright. Into the town. I'm getting a bit of lag now, damn. I assume it's because we're entering the town region, so there's a lot more characters here.
Welcome to Pridewind, founded during the reign of the High King.
I'll put my headphones back on.
This day. A report from Watcher Reese. Thank you. So, it was foul corruption behind the storm? Very well. I will dispatch a knight straight away.
Thank you, good sir.
In his report, Watcher Reese acknowledges your heroism. In which case, you belong here. Pridewind has a strong tradition of heroes. Of course, we always welcome guests, and you've arrived at a most fortuitous occasion.
I have.
Why, we have just learned the true heir to the throne is returning to the region. This is a day we have been awaiting for centuries, and a sign of new hope even during these troublesome times.
There's a throne?
Oh, I could recount the legends for days, but I must dispatch someone to the shore now. The Night Regent is indisposed, but Minister Lochner runs day-to-day affairs in Pridewind.
I could recount the legends for days, but I must dispatch someone to... So you don't have time to explain why you don't have time to explain. One could rephrase that. Because I'd appreciate the detail. Right. So this is the first player hub, and that's... Yeah, that's the... Is it called a company? No, I know there's like two categories of like players. There's companies, which is like 100 players. Oh, that's housing. Okay, oops, my bad. And then there's like full factions, which I don't know all the details to. Eden is not the only myth at tournaments. No, but it's the myth in regards to the theme of the location. I'm sure it's a combination of myths and legends into one location, but that seems to be like the core theme with like the reviving you and your immortality and things like that. Oh, look at all this gear. Ah, a lady with a fine stash. Respectable. Well, the person I need to speak to is up this way. Explains it, I'm sure. I hope so, because otherwise my brain is just going to be racking about it for like months. It's like, how the fuck does this work?
Well now.
Hey, it's Rasputin.
New faces to Pridewind in one day. Many a year since I've seen that. But these are special times. After centuries, the true heir returns, and the royal bloodline will once again sit upon the throne.
Yeah, these people need to learn. I know they've been stuck on this island for centuries, but they've been stuck on this island for centuries with each other, so you'd think their conversation skills would be better. But they keep bringing up this, like, royal bloodline thing unprompted.
Forgive me. I take it for granted all are aware. The heir is Sir Gawain himself, most gallant of the High King's knights. You will have the honor to see his homecoming and the return of Pridewind's glory after many dark years. Across the centuries, I've watched the light fade from Monarch's bluffs in the absence of a true ruler. Of course, the Night Regent has done all she can with my wise counsel, and now our patience will soon be rewarded. Only a matter of days. I'm personally attending to preparations even now, as is my duty. Tradition is everything, wouldn't you say? One such custom I've established is that we offer our guests a complimentary room at the inn. You'll find the inn quite hospitable. I hand-selected the innkeep a few decades ago, so by all means, check in and have a warm meal by the fire. I must attend to other matters now, but we will speak again.
Right. Now truffle fever. We'll turn that in.
Corruption will plague them all.
You really like talking to me, lady.
They are blind to the real danger all around them.
You know, she really likes talking to us. Like a lot. It's kind of an issue. The bees didn't want them to.
Here's my new friend right here. Oh, the truffles I lost and then some. Hoo-hoo. I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that
She's just lonely? Apparently. She's supposed to have a whole army at her back. Well, apparently we're the best conversation she gets all day.
No doubt.
Yeah, there we go. Is that a bed in the middle of the yard? Why, hello.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
I like you, Demetrius. That means I'll kill you last. Alright, would you like to check in? This will later recall a response. Yes. Boom. And we'll talk to O'Malley real quick.
Oh, there's a familiar face. About
How you doing, lass?
Here we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me, or does nothing on this island make any sense at all?
Nah, I wouldn't disagree with you. I'm confused as fuck.
Ha! No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull, even. Not saying I'd like that, mind ya. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference.
Capitalism. I respect thee, lass.
You're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts.
What do I do now?
Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy.
Okay.
Aye, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post yourself, and if you need to stash anything, there's a storage shed too. Go on, I'll be here.
Alright. And I shall pick that up next time. Because I need to get to bed, and I gotta get up early and make sure I have all my ducks in a row for the campaign, or my players are gonna have my blood. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. So far, I'd say it's be fair for me to describe it as very fun. It is fun to play New World so far. It's not having played it at launch, I can't do a comparison from its launch. I can only compare it to its reputation. And it is much better than its reputation was at launch. That's for sure. The 2-weapon loadout system is very cool. Leveling your weapons via using them. I like systems like that, always have. There's a lot about this game that I'm liking so far. But as for like my main motivator to even give it a shot and my main curiosity leading me to playing it, I'm still not seeing any level of overlap between this and FF14. Like, they're extremely different games that cater to extremely different kinds of players. So I can confidently say that you can play them both, and there will be no parasitic effect on one another. Maybe that'll change as I play more of New World, and I'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll experience something that does feel like, you know, it does have a direct competition with FF14 in my mind. But so far, it just doesn't seem like any of the elements have any kind of carryover. So there's that. Time consumption wise, I feel like this is going to be the same, if not more time consuming than FF14. I don't know, I'll have to get into the crafting system a little bit more in depth and, you know, experience the PvP, you know, look at all those elements and be able to give a firm grasp on if that's the case or not. But just based on what it has shown and what it has showcased so far, I could see this game being more time consuming, but certainly not less. Yeah, I really just don't see any kind of overlap, which again brings back my confusion about Ginger Prime's choice of, because effectively speaking, he did switch to New World. And yeah, he did have a explanation that made sense and also doesn't make sense at the same time. But I just don't know. I don't see. Yeah, I just don't see any overlap. Is I guess my thing. Like, I don't see why you would quit one game to play the other, if that makes sense. Because typically, if you let go or quit something to engage in something else, and you yourself directly correlate them, there's some kind of overlap. There's something between the two things that is affecting one or the other, making it so it's unpleasant to do them both at the same time. Like, for example, if you play two sports, let's say you do track, right? Like, you run track, and you also play soccer. Well, both require you to practice with your legs a lot and move your legs a lot, right? Like, there's a lot of running, there's a lot of kicking, there's a lot of motion with that. And also with soccer, because you're kicking with other people's feet, you risk damaging and hurting your ankles. Even with guards on and stuff, you risk hurting yourself. And that can directly negatively affect if you also run track and do track sports. So that does have a parasitic effect on the other, and there's overlap there. There's concern overlap there, and you can see why someone would have to drop one to satisfy the other. Like, there's things you can compare there. But when I look at back to the gaming example, and I'm looking at FF14, I'm looking at New World, I just don't see it. Like, I fundamentally am not seeing any kind of overlap. They're extremely different games with different elements catering to one. Like, they cater to very different audiences. So I'm just kind of sitting here scratching my head trying to think, like, why would someone quit one for the other? Outside of time, right? Like, you only want one MMO. Outside of that, like, why would you quit one for the other? I don't know. I guess I'm confused on that front. But and it's not just Ginger Prime. By the way, I'm referencing when I'm like talking about this. Like, I've seen other people say, like, "Oh, I'm not playing this game to play the other." I've seen that from more than just him. So that's what the first got me curious about it. But I've seen that like notion, and I'm just scratching my head wondering what it is. Do I have to keep playing for like 100 more hours before I finally see it? Well, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, as of just 3 hours into the game, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing what yeah, I'm not seeing the overlap, I guess. But that's it for me, guys. I did enjoy the game. I'll probably play some more. I'm going to play some more off-stream. And I'll play some on-stream when I have time. So, yeah, you'll see New World again on the channel. It's just, yeah, it's definitely not going to become my main MMO, I don't think. But I'm curious enough to keep playing the game, so. Plus, obviously, I want to get my money's worth. So, but anyway, I'm tired. I had a long day. I'm going to head out, and I hope you all have an amazing night, morning, day, whatever it is for you. And I'll catch you guys later. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.